Boom. All right. Kenman here. First take. We have a fun unboxing today. This is another one I got from Timber's Edge. Timber's Edge is a new company that's got a nice little retail store. They sell new and used open box knives. I'll put a link down in the description and go check them out. Did I say scription? Description? Yeah, we're doing it all. Here we go. One take. Got the first try spin. We're going to go. We are looking at a Bestech. What is in here? Let's just get right to it and find out. I'm pretty sure this is the first Bestech in my collection. I think I reviewed a couple in pass-arounds and whatnot. Box on the floor. But I don't, man, I feel bad if I do have one. Maybe I do. Comment below. Do I already have a Bestech? Ugh. When you get like around 300 and some where I'm at, I thought I knew them all. Here's a little card, info, warranty, simply the best. And the bag, there's the knife, mini bag on the floor. So yeah, I picked up two knives from Timber's Edge. I got this one and I got that Sweet Glow Finch Nocturnal. Pretty happy with the order. Good stuff. Here we are. Look at this. Okay. This is the Bestech Mantidae. Ooh. What kind of a blade shape. Look at that. That is a raptor claw / pterodactyl hook, if I ever saw one. Just this one, I had not seen this model before, and when I saw it in their inventory, I was like, ooh, what's that all about? Looks kind of has like this insect feel vibe kind of to it as well. What are we looking at? 14C28N on that hawkbill blade. And then we have this smooth yet textured and patterned insect-like micarta. Oh, I love it. They put some layers in there too, so it gives it that kind of, those like lines, plus these grooves cut into it. Along there, it almost makes this piece look like a wing, right? Oh, the action on there. Drop, shutty. This is great. Just a fun little interesting one. I was intrigued by the shape and the design. I'm happy I picked this up already. This is cool. Okay, so Bestech Mantidae. Micarta feels nice and smooth here. Then it does have kind of a little grippier texture with those lines right across the face of it. Thumb studs flick out really easy. The action on this is nice. Nice little detail. You can hear that. It has a nice solid pull in right at the end, so it doesn't have like a... Oh, the reason that failed is I had my finger like that and I caught the thumb stud, but yeah, it requires very little to get it to flick out, but the detent is strong enough that you're not really going to be talking it. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, see, it starts to flick out unless you're catching it. Talking it is... Yep, that's a nice detent for that style right there. I dig it. It's smooth and light, but snappy. Shuts really well, too. This one's fun. Okay, so a little harpoon with some jimps right there. That's the only spot. No real, the blade starts right in there, so no real choke up spot. This is the spot to sit, which is fine. I like the jimps where that thumb ramp is. This is a cutting beast right there. Look at that grind. That blade shape isn't usually what I would go for something like a daily carry, but I almost feel like this is a ripping, cutting machine. That feels great. In my hand there, this kind of draw cut where I kind of grab it with my middle finger, this feels quite comfortable. Boom. Sitting like that. Whew. I have to carry this a few times. This might be a good user, actually. Maybe this will be my new morel hunting. Spring's coming pretty soon, although it started snowing today. Minnesota, we get the morel mushrooms for a couple weeks. Into April, early May or May. Gonna catch me with a video cutting one of these. Will this thing apple? Maybe. Anybody have one of these, or what Bestechs do you have? Comment below. Enjoy videos like this. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Blade is solid. No play there. No movement. Right in the center. And that detent is nice. Just listen to that little satisfying pip. It just pulls it in right at the end there. Just makes it nice and tight. Keeps it where it needs to be, yet it's not stiff. Excellent action on this Bestech. Nice silver liners. Got that back spacer. This insect-like pterodactyl-like. I'm enjoying it. Unfortunately, clip cannot be swapped to the other side. The wire clip actually kind of suits this design, right? What do you think about that? As a lefty, it's not really, doesn't really have much of an issue, not really any hot spots. And if anything, I notice these thumb studs stick out quite a bit, which in most cases is kind of nice for getting in there. But if your hand's in the way and it's flicking out, I've caught it a couple of times. I have big, long hands, long fingers, though, so they tend to get in the way a little bit more. Oof. Enjoying it. Or it's a locust, or should it be like, or I don't know. Quiet down. Pterodactyl. What are we doing? 6 and it's just, it wants to be 7. It really wants to be 7, but it's not. But it's also more than 6 and 7/8, so you got that going for you, which is nice. 3 inches on the blade. You could say 3 1/4, maybe 3 1/2. Cut across angle to angle, and 3-inch cutting surface with a reverse rainbow belly. 4 inches on the blade handle. Sure. 4 inches on the handle, right on the money. So it's a longer handle. It tapers off thin at the end, but with my big, larger hand and fingers, it sits in there nicely. Okay. Blade thickness, 11. I guess 12 at that thickest spot. 12 hangs out to about there, drops off, and then you got that nice grind with that real pointy little tip. That recurve is just going to be a cutting machine. 0.56 on the width of the handle. Thickest pot, 9.4. Got 7.1 right there, and then, I guess all the way at that tip there, 1.07. And she's still ticking. We've got to be 100 videos in. Anybody know how many? But it's been dying for 3, 4, 5 months now. Never going to lose that battery. It's going to live forever. 3.17. 3.28. So very similar to the drop bear size. Here is that Finch Nocturnal that I picked up as well. 2.83. Alright. This one's great. This could be kind of something that could be a good use in daily carry. Speaking of which, the Kaiser Drop Bear. Great action on this thing. Just works really good. Awesome stack of jumps. Perfect EDC size. Not too big. Not too small, it's just right. Very similar. The handle is pretty much the same length. Blade is just a little bit shorter on the Mantidae, except for the cutting surface is probably the same. It's got a little bit more curve. See if we bring this down to there. They kind of match up. Right? I could zoom in a little bit more here. Great knife. If you're looking for just a nice daily carry, drop bear is a good one from Kaiser. Here is that first Finch that I got. This is the completion of my Timbers Edge order. Boom. Quite happy with it. thanks again to Timbers Edge for giving me a little discount on the order. If you guys want to check them out, like I said, there will be a link in the description. They do have a nice variety of some new and used knives. So yeah, the Finch is a little bit smaller profile. Man, they look great together though, huh? Boom, nice couple of new knives to the collection. Okay, this Mantidae is sweet. I'm digging this. Glad to have a Bestech action on this thing. As you can see, it is awesome. I feel like this is going to be a user. Oh yeah, Kenman, don't forget your new addition. You started doing the paper cut test. Here we are. What do we think on this one? Oh, yeah. That is crazy slicey. Do you guys see that? Oh, boom. I haven't done anything with that yet. Man, I could just maybe get in there and just do a little bit of work and look like I caught that. I might have caught all the way at the end there. But wow. That's pretty good stuff right out of the box, if I say so myself. Wow. All right. There it is. Bestech Mantidae. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.